Anthony Blinken told Congress that Iran's attempts to assassinate the former Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, are real and ongoing. While testifying before a Senate panel, Blinken acknowledged the details that were made public in a State Department report that outlined a security arrangement for Pompeo involving 24-hour government protection. During his testimony, Blinken stated, "I'm not sure what I can say in an open setting, but let me say generically that there is an ongoing threat against American officials, both present and past." Pompeo, who served as CIA director under Donald Trump, was one of the architects behind the re-implementation of sanctions after the U.S. withdrawal from the Iran nuclear deal. The former Secretary of State was also a supporter of the assassination of Soleimani, a top Iranian general killed by a U.S. airstrike.
That's
pretty par for the course, I would imagine, right?
Yeah. It's what I say all the time. Western culture, we play the short game. We play 4-year increments, 10-year increments, whatever. These motherfuckers play generational increments. Like it's the 1,000-year plan, and they're going to get somebody for Soleimani. Something's going to happen for that at some point. Mm-hmm. I think it would, like, I'm not surprised to hear that their attempts, the sooner it happens in relation to Soleimani's death, the more it makes sense. Like killing somebody 15 years later doesn't really make sense.
Right.
But waiting a couple years, killing, especially Pompeo, he would be the guy, right? If anybody would. That would be, let's say they kill Pompeo, right? And the Western world loses their fucking mind. Like, how dare you, blah, blah, blah. Well, you just killed my guy.
Yeah.
In 2020, bitch. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, he was responsible for this, and then they will list all the things that the American government is responsible for. And then we're going to have a fight over who's the worst asshole. And that's not a fight that the American people want,
no.
Honestly. I don't think we want to get into a pissing match with Iran over how shitty both of our governments are. That's not something I'm interested in.
Me neither. I wonder how likely this would actually be, you know? I would be pretty surprised, I guess. Just based on the response from Iran after Soleimani got fucking clipped, it really was nothing, and you could have done something if you wanted to, but that would have escalated a war.
You're thinking through that lens of short term, right? Mm-hmm. Like they wait until America fucks something up really bad. Like, I don't know. I mean, honestly, if they had made a move back in August when we killed 7 children with a fucking drone strike that was supposed to be somebody else in Afghanistan, that might have been a good opportunity, right? And maybe they did try, I don't know. But my guess is they would wait for America to embarrass itself on the global stage like that and then strike.
So let me ask you this. If Pompeo did get clipped, like they're saying here, what would be the retaliation from the U.S. standpoint, you think? An all-out war?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because you'd have to do something. Does it matter that he served under Trump? Would that be swept under the rug like everything else?
Maybe they would try to use that as an out. I don't know if that would fly. I mean,
was he underneath any other president?
Yeah, he worked for Bush.
He did.
Pompeo, yeah,
Bush
he's been
won.
around. He was a CIA director under Bush 1.
Then I don't think that would fly. I think that would probably cause a war.
Maybe.
Yeah.